Hare Krishna, welcome everyone, and let's get started. We'll start with a short kirtan, and I would request everyone, okay, be on mute, and then you can join the kirtan. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे everyone Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jayam Vishnupad Paramhansa Parivrajacharya Ashtottara Sata Sri Srimad His Divine Grace अभय चरणारविंद शिल भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय जयम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय नामाचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की जय कलयुग पावन हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय जगत गुरु शिल प्रभुपाद की जय Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I would like you to repeat this after me. Being on mute, you can say this. This is a very wonderful, very easy prayer. Om Namo भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाखया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुता पदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं शगना श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं तं साजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सगणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च नमां विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानु शुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं। हरि ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. So, thank you all for joining on this Saturday morning. Hare Krishna, Dhruva Mataji. Did you want to say something?
हरे कृष्णा। थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
हरे
मैं
कृष्ण।
पहले बहुत जल्द मैं पहले बहुत जल्दी आ गई थी, तो मैंने म्यूट करके पढ़ाई कर रही थी तो।
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. That is perfect. You are utilizing your time very well. Hari bol.
हरे बोल, थैंक यू।
Thank you, Mataji, for joining. I am very, very grateful to all of you, to each one of you for joining, because on a Saturday morning, we have Shushmita Mataji who is joining us from Middle East, Nandini Priya Mataji, Lalu Kaku, and Ashok Keshav Charan Prabhu are joining us from India. So everyone joining from different places, you could be engaged on a Saturday. This is a weekend. You could be engaged in various other things, but out of out of lot of uh, out of your devotion, out of your faith on Lord Krishna, on out of your um, eagerness to hear about Krishna, this is such a brilliant thing that you have joined here. Um, so we'll try to hear about Bhagavad Gita that we have been talking about, and why is it so important to hear about Bhagavad Gita. So in the last session, we covered the 34th verse of the fourth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which said about like, okay, why we need, how do we understand Bhagavad Gita? So we need guidance. Just like if we go to any school, so I mean, we don't learn medical science at home and then welcome people that, okay, come get yourself operated from me. That is not going to happen. Okay, even if we put our posters and big ads also that, okay, okay, I am homeschooled and I am now a surgeon. Please come, I'm ready to operate anyone who comes. I could do a brain surgery. I could do a heart surgery. But no one will come. And even if I give the best news that, okay, I am doing it for free, but still no one will take that chance. So, why is it so? Because we understand that this person has not gone to a bona fide place and learned this. Similarly, if we say, like, okay, if someone says, okay, I'm an engineer and I'm homeschooled and he's trying to look for a job, is he going to get a job? Like, okay, no, no, but I studied the same books. Please give me a job. Okay, I even gave the exam also in correspondence course. No, 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 that doesn't work actually. We need someone who has gone to the school, who has who has had this practical experience, like, okay, learning in a university, right? So that is very, very important. So we try to look for this. So Srila Prabhupada says like this story, like this wonderful story, like, okay, like once what happened, like one person, one old person in a house, she was very sick, and so they had to look out for a doctor, but it was a rainy day, and they were trying to make phone calls to all the doctors around, but no one was coming. So they sent their son, like, okay, can you go to the nearby doctor's place and then um, get like, please call him, we'll pay him extra. So when he goes to the doctor's place and then he knocks the door, can you open the door, please? So the doctor, so the someone opens the door and like, okay, he's in a doctor blazer, white coat. So he asks, like, okay, is so and so doctor there? She says, no, that person is not there, but I am his son. Okay. So he says, like, no, see, I am doctor's son. You can get me, like, okay. See, I have his jacket also. Then what would be the next question? Anyone can say, what should be the next question to be asked?
Where is your father? We need your father,
Yeah,
not
we need
you.
your father, yes. But he's saying, I am ready to go. like, can you get me? See, I am his son and I have his jacket.
Yeah.
The next immediate question is, are you also a doctor? He says, no,
Yes.
right? So you are not a
Yes.
not a doctor. He could be willing to come, but I don't want to take him and take chances. So that is why, like, okay, this person cannot be taken. So similarly, even for like when Lalu Kaku was summarizing previous classes summary, he was mentioning about having a bona fide guru. There could be a person, there could be many persons, there could be many people, many times they send me that, okay, something, forward me something from the internet. Oh, this is what I learned from Bhagavad Gita. Sometimes I read it and say, okay, this is Facebook Gita, this is not Bhagavad Gita. Okay, there are so many interpretations. When Prabhupada came here, see, this is very important to understand. When Prabhupada came to US, um, actually in many people asked, not in US, when Prabhupada was in India, at that time he was asked to recommend a reliable version of Bhagavad Gita. And unfortunately, there were none. There were none. Not even one version of Bhagavad Gita. There are over um, like about 700-800 versions of Bhagavad Gita written by different people. In India, there is a president of India who has written a Bhagavad Gita. There is a freedom fighter of India who has written a Bhagavad Gita. And there are many other people also who has written Bhagavad Gita. But the problem is they have written Bhagavad Gita of what they understand. And this is where Srila Prabhupada is saying that, okay, see, as long as if one is not a devotee, then he cannot understand Krishna. Then he cannot understand what Krishna is saying. One has to be a devotee to understand what is Krishna saying. Bhaktya mam abhijanati. Krishna is saying this. Is what he's saying. Bhaktya mam abhijanati means only a devotee knows me. Okay. If we go and tell, okay, someone else, like, okay, uh, many times in India, like if we go and say, like, okay, do you know who is God? I mean, if you go and ask them about, like, okay, can you tell me about um, this this chemistry problem? A few people will come. But if you go and tell them, okay, can you tell me about this, like the latest atomic research? Even fewer people will come out. Can you tell me about cricket? Many people will come out. But if you say, can you tell me about God? Everyone will come out. Everyone has an opinion. Okay. Someone will say, this is God, that is God, this is God. But we have to understand from the version of scriptures, who is God? And how do I know that, okay, he's God? So, so in there are there is we discussed this earlier, but I want to just quickly capture this part, like, okay, when so Krishna says that, okay, aham bij prajapita, I am the seed giving father of all living entities. And then in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it goes into greater depths, that where Krishna says that Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita itself, like, aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvasya. Like in this case, Krishna is saying that, okay, I am I am present everywhere. I am the source of everything, and everything is coming from me. Now, the most crucial thing to know here is, when everything is emanating, many people see, like, okay, we have to understand this very clearly. Many people have an understanding. See, like, there is Lord Brahma is there, right? Then there is Lord Shiva is there. Okay. Then there is Vishnu is there. Now there is Krishna is there. So let us understand what is the relation between these. So Lord Brahma, when he was being asked, okay, can you tell us, like, okay, who is God? Like, you are the creator, right? Okay. And there has been situation when Brahma, although he has done the creation, he has um, in Srimad Bhagavatam, the first verse of the first chapter of the first canto, it says, Tene Brahma Ridaya Adi Kavaye. What this means is, Brahma, when he was created, although Brahma is the creator, but when Brahma came into existence, and Brahma is saying this, like, okay, when he was asked, like, who is God? Can you tell me? Then he says, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Ishvara Parama Krishna. The Param, the supreme among all Ishwar is Krishna. Now, what does Ishwar mean? Does anyone know what Ishwar mean? We say, right, Ishwar. Who can say that? You can, yeah, unmute and say. Sushmita Mataji?
Demigod.
Ishwar means demigod. Ishwar does not mean demigod. See,
God,
Ishwar,
God.
see, the Ishwar means that Ishwar means a controller, one who controls. That is Ishwar. And a controller can be, let's say, our, oh, Hare Krishna, Vatsal Prabhu. Our Vatsal Prabhu has joined. And Vatsal Prabhu may say that, okay, I am the controller for the marketing division of a large social media company. Okay. And I control this. Our Dhruva Mataji may say, okay, I am the controller of the yoga department from our famous university from Michigan. And so our Nandini Priya Mataji may say something like, I am the controller of this particular project within an IT company. Yes, Nandini, Dhruva Mataji wanted to share something.
I feel so happy. I handling the yoga department. Wow, thank you.
Yes, and see, the thing is, and this is correct. This is a correct definition. But what our scriptures is saying, we are all controllers. See, Sushmita Mataji may say, I am the controller of these two naughty boys. So I am also a small Ishwar. So our scriptures say that yes, these are all Ishwars, but they are small, small. They are Ishwar in small, insignificant portions. But who the scripture says Ishwar is, okay, who is controlling the light department? Surya Dev. He is controlling the light department. Sun God. Okay. And who is controlling the water department? Oh, Varun Dev. He's giving rain and he is the actual controller of the Varun department. Let's say Varun departments, Varun Dev says that, okay, Hyderabad, no more, I will not give any rain. Okay, then what will happen? There was a time when there was a drought and famine in Hyderabad for a few years. And there has been a lot of places like this, but that is controller. So similarly, Vayudev, he is the controller of the wind department. Now, are these the top bosses? Are they running under someone? So these are all, see, if you see, they are all Devta. Okay, they are all Dev. Dev, 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 Dev. So our Sushmita Mataji was saying, Ishwar means demigod. Ishwar means controller, but these controllers are all demigods. That is how it is. Okay, Devta means they are demigods. Okay, they are not, so demigods means like, okay, they are subordinate. Subordinate to whom? Who do they report to? See, like for a college, for a university, right? Like, okay, there is a hierarchy, right? There is teacher, then there are department heads, then there is a dean, right? And for a company also similarly, like there are team members, then above them is a project manager, then there is a program manager, then there is a vice president, then there is a CEO. So similarly, are they doing all of these operations on their own? No, they are not doing in their own. Who is above them? So above this Dev or above this Ishwar is Maheshwar. Okay. Who is Maheshwar? Maheshwar is Mahesh. And he is also called as above the Dev. He has another name is Mahadev. Who is Mahadev? That is Lord Shiva. They all report to Lord Shiva. Anything that is happening under the jurisdiction of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is orchestrating everything. So Lord Shiva is not any ordinary personality. He is a great personality, and the entire, like, all these demigods, like, okay, they are working under Lord Shiva. They are working under his direction. And so Lord Shiva, is he the topmost above Mahadev? So above Maheshwar is not the topmost
Lord
person.
Krishna.
No, above him is Parameshwar. Okay, and Parameshwar is Narayan, Lord Vishnu.
Vishnu.
So now you have Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. Okay, and Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. So Vishnu is at a higher position. So but now I just said some time back that okay, Ishvara, Parama Krishna. Brahma is saying that okay, Ishvara mein highest hai, Param is Krishna. And how do you understand? Is there anyone higher than Vishnu? Yes. Higher than Vishnu is Parat Parameshwar. Parat Parameshwar is Krishna. Now, Vishnu and Krishna, they are same in Tattva, but there is some difference. They are the same personality, okay, but they have difference in mood. Okay, so, and Krishna expands innumerably. So one of those expansions is Vishnu, and he expands into several Vishnu forms. Krishna expands into several Vishnu forms. When we go into Srimad Bhagavatam, we will study this aspect in detail. So higher than Vishnu is Krishna. What is so difference between Vishnu and Krishna? Let us understand this. This is explained in the introduction of the Bhagavad Gita. So what is that difference? If you see, the Supreme Lord is filled with, yes, Lalukaku, you want to say? Did you raise your hand? You can unmute and say. Okay, no,
I didn't raise my hand.
Okay, I probably
Yeah.
saw something move there. So that's fine. So Vishnu and Krishna, Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, has 64 qualities. Out of that, 60 of the qualities are present in Vishnu. And remaining 4 qualities they are the ways in which Lord Krishna reciprocates. It's the Sakhya Ras, it's the Madhurya Ras, it's the Vatsalya Ras, and Madhurya Ras, Sakhya Ras, Vatsalya Ras, and which is the other one, fourth one? Does anyone remember? Sakhya. Okay, yeah. Fourth one is Dasya Ras, which means that no one means Shantaras. So when anyone worships Vishnu, they worship in the mood of servant. But there are 4 other rasas. That is Shantaras, that is Vatsala ras. Vatsala means parental mood. Okay, Shantaras means neutral mood. And then there is Madhurya ras and Sakhya ras. Sakhya ras means in the mood of friend, and in the mood of Madhurya means as a lover, as a conjugal lover. So when one starts serving Krishna, they initially starts worshipping Krishna in the mood of a servant. But when one gets a guru, okay, and when one advances, at that time, when the time is right, their right mood is revealed to them, and they can serve the Lord serve Lord Krishna in that mood. And in that mood, when they go back to the spiritual world, when this person, okay, this devotee goes to the spiritual world, at that time they continue to serve Krishna in that mood. There are numerous such instances. Our acharyas are all like, okay, they are not any ordinary personalities. They are all divine personalities. They are coming from the spiritual world. And they have specific roles actually, from where they are coming with different moods. I'm just muting everyone. So that is the difference. Now, when Lord Shiva was being asked the same question, that okay, who do you think? Like, because if you see Lord Shiva, when he's controlling all the demigods, everyone, okay, but Lord Shiva, he's always in the mood of like tranquility. He's always meditating on something. He was asked by Parvati that, okay, what kind of worship do you recommend for everyone? What is the highest mood of worship? And then Lord Shiva says, Aradhanam Sarvesham Vishnu Aradhana. Okay, that means the topmost of all worship is Vishnu Aradhana. That is what Lord Shiva is saying. So thereby, okay, he is giving everyone an idea that, okay, what we should be worshipping on. And then if you see, Lord Shiva is always in the mood of, he's always chanting something, or he's in meditating something. So he was once asked actually, what is it that you are chanting? And then Lord Shiva says that he's chanting the name of Sri Ram. Shri Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. So he's always, Lord Shiva is always engaged in chanting the holy name. Okay, and because Lord Shiva is chanting the holy name, have you all heard this pastime that when Lord Shiva, he drank the poison? Has anyone heard that? Maybe you can raise your hand. Okay, so I will share this particular pastime. When there was once a time, okay, when the demigods and the asuras, the suras and the asuras, they, okay, Raghunath Prabhu also joined. Hare Krishna, Raghunath Prabhu. Thank you for joining. So,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. It was a most awaited moment because I was completely busy. I sincerely apologize. I had to stay away from God.
absolutely fine, Raghunath Prabhu. You are a wonderful devotee, and you are making the best use of your time at all times, I'm sure.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Please convey my pranams to your father, Rajesh Prabhu.
Sure, Prabhuji, sure.
Yes. So, yes, Shushmita Mataji, you want to say something?
Mama, I know like a bit about what happened that time.
You know a little bit about what happened? Okay, let us go
Yeah.
through this, and then you tell me which ones match that information. So this pastime is very, very important. Okay, and as our Raghunath Prabhu already knows this, we will try to share this in a very short way so that everyone knows like what has happened. So when the suras and the asuras, suras are the demigods, and the asuras are the demons. Okay, now in the scriptures it is said that, okay, anyone who follows the words, see, the demigods are all devotees, and asuras are not devotees. So the shastric definition, the scriptures define that suras are those who listen to the words of Lord. Okay, who listens to what Krishna says. And anyone who does not listen to what Krishna says, what do they become automatically? asuras. Okay, so because in Kali Yuga, if you see, we will not see demons with like okay, big teeth or like this. Like, okay, we don't get to see that, right? But this is the scriptural definition. Like, okay, and many of these, like, okay, if you see many of these asuras, they were very powerful. They also used to do tapasya. Like Hiranyakashipu, he did tapasya for 60,000 years, standing on one feet like this. Okay, and he was meditating on Lord Brahma. Okay, what was the purpose of his meditation? His purpose of his meditation was that he wanted to kill Vishnu. So now you can think like, okay, like one may be meditating, but what is very important is what is the purpose of meditation? What is the purpose of doing a spiritual activity? Because see, in day-to-day basis, what happens is many might be doing ritual activity. Okay. Why is spirituality important? Because what is the spirit behind doing this? So once I'll tell one short thing like, okay, once my spiritual master was sharing, like, okay, so when he came to India, His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, when he came to India, he saw one Ganpati Puja happening, and he saw that okay, this family, they were doing Ganpati Puja with so much devotion. Every member of the family was involved, and like okay, they were putting their heart into everything. Everyone is doing something like doing very nicely. So he got very much attracted to it, and he went ahead and asked like okay, at the end of this puja, he went and asked like okay, can I ask you something? Like okay, you are doing it with so much devotion. Like okay, can you tell me like okay, uh, is there any specific reason? Like okay, what do you pray to the Lord like for this? So at that time, he was told that okay, see, actually, it is we just opened a new business. Okay, and then what are we trying to do? We are trying to invite Ganpati so that like, okay, all our these are all, it is called Chopra Pujan. Okay, we are worshipping our books of which will be used for like okay our all accounting, so that Lord Ganpati bestows his blessings, and then our business flourishes like anything. That means who enjoys at the end of it? Of course, like okay, whoever opened the business. So that is the purpose of the thing. So why I was saying this is because if you see on a regular basis, and we have to assess where we stand also when we hear this, what are we, when we do anything, when we do any activity, what is that inspiration that comes out of our heart to do that activity? If the inspiration to do that activity is that I want something else out of this, that means like my tendency is I have a business minded tendency. I want give and take. Okay. Now I will be very honestly, okay, I had that background also. Okay, when I used to go this to the temples, ting ting, okay, I will take the darshan, and then as soon as I have the darshan, I will have only the desires in my heart. Actually, I want to do good in my exams. I have this desire for my job. I have so and so desire. I want to get a promotion. Okay, and I made mistake for 35 years of my life, wasted, gone. Okay. Then when I heard that, like, okay, what is the right mood of service? The right mood of service is unmotivated and uninterrupted. Unmotivated means nishkapat. Kapat means something corrupt is going on in the mind. Okay, I have a tendency, like, okay, oh, Father, let me massage your feet. And in my mind, it's going like, okay, oh, I need this, like from him. This is what I need. Output, this is what I want. That means, like, okay, my heart is so polluted that a service that I am giving, I am expecting something. Think about it in this way. Our Sushmita Mataji is a mother. We have multiple fathers here. Okay, so we'll know if our children, like, they come back from school, okay, and then when we open the door, they say, "Mommy or Papa, I want that thing." Okay, and then we say, "Okay, fine. No, no, I need that now only, and I need that also, and this also, and that. Okay, okay, you take this one for now. Oh, thank you for giving, but I need that also. Okay, take that. Okay, I need this also. Take this." From afternoon they came from school, it's been night, and next day also it's going like that. Oh, I need this, that, like, okay. And then you will think that, okay, array, this child does not want to talk to me. Okay, so I'll tell you one small instance about this. There was one child, like, we all have seen babies, right? Like, we may have either have our own siblings, or we may have seen some neighbor's child or some other child. When there are babies, right? When the babies, have you seen the babies crying? Anyone who has not seen a baby cry ever? I'm sure there would be none. But is there anyone? I still want to ask. So there was a baby who was crying. Wah, wah, wah. So the mommy, and this is a 1-year-old baby. So the mommy came, and he saw the baby. Oh, took the baby on her lap, and was just taking care of the baby, like, okay, and then put the baby down. As soon as the baby was put down, then the baby started crying. So the mommy, what she did is she gave one sweet to the baby. So the baby took the sweet, and the baby first was feeling it, but as soon as a portion of it went to its mouth, then the baby liked it. And the baby was very happy. Then the next day, again at the same time, the baby started crying. Wah, wah, wah. The mommy came, and mommy gave a sweet. Okay, and the baby is very quiet with that. Okay, and the baby is just and whenever the baby would cry, the mommy will give a sweet. And whenever the baby gets the sweet, the baby is happy, and then does not cry after that. So one day the baby started crying and crying and crying, and the mommy is not coming. So baby, it's been a long time, mommy is not coming. So the baby is like, okay, no one is crying and no one is coming. So the mommy is thinking, look, I know you don't want me. You want that sweet only. This is all you want. If you look at this, our condition generally is like this. Okay, we are looking for things in this world. And what makes us happy is things of this world. Just think about it. Okay, if we get happy with a mobile, if we just get happy with a car, the car is a non-living object. The mobile is a non-living object. We get happy, oh, Instagram, this, Facebook, this, that, okay, what is happening in their life, this life, like, okay. What our life has become is, like, okay, if you see this social media, what is happening is, like, okay, someone posts a picture, like, okay, and I'm just telling about a few years back, someone puts a picture on Facebook several years back. I don't know, go to Facebook, but several years back, one person posted a picture. My husband cooked for me today. Wow, with so much love. Okay. Actually, the funny thing is, I know this family. Okay. The husband never cooked, and like once in a lifetime he cooked. Like, okay, this person is trying to show, oh, we have such a happy relation. And then, like, okay, the person is very unhappy because no one liked that photo. Now think about it. Think about the mentality. Our happiness is dependent on whether we get a like or not. Okay. I am sad because I was not liked. I'm hearing this, like, I talk to college students, like, okay, okay, I talk to school students, like, some people are saying that, okay, oh, I am not lovable. It is so depressing. This is a very, very important thing, my dear friends. Very important thing. Our consciousness, see, happiness is a state of consciousness. Our happiness or our distress should not be a result of, like, okay, what this person thinks about me, or what that person thinks about me, or what this person thinks about me. Krishna says, I am your ever well-wisher. And do you know, my dear friends, that if we serve this much, this little to Krishna, he never forgets. See, in this world, the rule is somewhat different. The rule is that, okay, you give and give and give, and then moment you fail to give. Let's take a company. One person is performing. There is a time that comes when that person is not able to perform. What happens? What will that company do? Oh no, you have performed last 5 years. It's fine. Okay. We will consider your last performance and we will rate you. No, that is not what happens. A person may be rated low, or a person may get laid off, or worst even, fired. So why I'm saying this is, and that is the nature of our interpersonal relationships also. It is exactly the same thing that exists in interpersonal relationships. You take, for example, okay, I will give an example. Why I was telling about this happiness depends on others is, I came across one student. This student was telling me that in my family, and this student got very good marks. Like, okay, I was really, um, really acknowledging, appreciating this student. Like, okay, that wow, you got very good marks. It's like 95%, very nice. And the student was saying, no one is happy in my family because they think that, okay, I did not get 100. They're very upset about me. And I thought, okay, oh, they're upset that you did not get 100. You got 95, right? It's very good. Yeah, but they're very upset about me. Then I was really thinking that, okay, what is the benchmark here? Like, okay, who got 100? Then he said, okay, 3 students got above me. Oh, you are just after 3 students. See, this is one perspective of looking at it. The other perspective is you did not beat them. Can you see where our mindset is going with this? This is such a dangerous psychology. And as a result of this, what happens? If you see, suicide rates among students is so high. It is so high. There are people in IITs who are committing suicide. There are people in US that are committing suicide. Our Raghunath Prabhu can tell us. Raghunath Prabhu, would you agree? Mental health is one of the greatest challenges. Would you agree?
Absolutely, Prabhuji.
So this is a core thing to understand, okay? Because everyone is challenged. And what is the reason for this challenge? Because we have made us conditioned in such a way that our happiness depends on whether we are likable by others or not. We have exposed ourselves to that extent where our happiness depends on whether we are likable by others or not. My dear friends, let me tell you this with full conviction, that we can know for sure that Krishna loves each and every one of us. And even better than that is, Krishna loves us no matter who we are, whatever our past background is. He does not care about our past background. Krishna is willing to overlook our past background. Now you might say that, okay, see, think about this. Let me explain what I'm trying to say. So you have like Krishna, he says that, okay, I am the seed giving father of all living entities, and I am the ever well-wisher. Suhridam is the word Krishna uses. He is the ever well-wisher. So if let's say there's a father, okay, who has three sons. One is a material father, like, who has three sons. Now the father will be loving to everyone. But let's say one of his son is a murderer. Okay, another did like a lot of criminal activities. Okay, and the third one is a honest person. In a material world, the father will love everyone, but then of course the murderer, like, okay, the father will. What will the father do? Will the father encourage him? Okay, I love you. You can do more murders actually. Of course, the father will not encourage like that. The father will try to see when will this child get rectified, right? That will be the mood of the father. Is it not? and at the same time, the father would want to make sure that his other son, who is a criminal, who has done many criminal activities, he will love that son, but at the same time, he wants the son to be rectified. But what if the son has forgotten his father? He has, let's say, three sons, out of which two of them have forgotten him. They are doing so many bullshit activities here and there. They have forgotten what the father has said. The father's only one son is there who now remembers him. Our Raghunath Prabhu, our Dhruva Mataji can correlate. They are very far from home, right? You can correlate that, okay, how much effort your parents may have put on you, and how much they have done from their part, and you have come this far a distance. Okay, and now if the child is very disconnected from father, then what will happen? Sometimes the father, he goes into a quiet zone, and without anyone looking at it, the father is crying. Okay, how can I make sure that my child gets back to the track? How can I make sure that, okay, whatever I have, I could not give to this child. I really wanted to give him some good samskar. I really wanted to give him some good culture. But somehow I could not, I could not do that. Now I want to, does everyone agree with that? Let me ask this, okay? Or
Yes, sir. Yes,
agree?
absolutely.
Agreed?
Yeah, agree, 100% agree.
Yes. So, Susmita Mataji, would you agree? What about Vatsal Prabhu, Raghunath Prabhu? Would you agree?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. So
Yes.
so now think about it. The father is very much concerned about this particular child, and the father is constantly thinking, how do I get him back to track? This is the same position of the Supreme Father as well. When the father sees that, okay, one child is not listening to me, the Supreme Father is also with this anxiety. Now you might come back and say, oh, but he's Supreme Father, he's God. He can change his thoughts, right? So I want to go one more level beyond this. See, in the material world, if the child is not listening, then what does the parents do? The parents scold the child. The parents go back and tell, yes, Sushmita Mataji, you want to say something?
Mama, but there are so many people in the world. So many people are doing crimes and bad things. So Krishna will take so many worries,
There are so many people doing what?
crimes and bad stuff, which make parents sad.
Yes, Krishna is worried about them also. Krishna is worried about them. I will come to how Krishna is worried. I will come to that. How Krishna worries about. Huh?
Like by thinking about them.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will mention about that. So what happens is, what is this Krishna's worry? That okay, how to bring this child also back in the right track. This is Krishna's worry. But there is one thing here. In the material world, sometimes what parents do is, if the child does a mistake, okay, what does the father or the mother do? They try to discipline the child, right? They try to say, like, there are different cultures. In India, when I was brought up, there was a culture. Why did you do that? Firstly, scolding, right? Firstly, like, okay, scolding them. Then, if it is next step, then like scolding very aggressively. If that also doesn't work, then like, okay, why did you do that? Okay, there are different ways, different levels of punishment. Same thing applies in the material world also. Okay, sometimes, and if you see, like for those of you, okay, and I'm sure like, okay, all of you are disciplined and all of you have loving parents, but you may have felt that okay, even though your parents are very loving, but in your childhood, sometimes they behaved with you so aggressively. At that time, you would have realized that okay, oh, this is like cruel Singh, so cruel father, so cruel mother. Yes, Vatsal Prabhu, did you want to say something?
Sorry, Prabhu. Tulsi touched the mute button.
Okay, no problem. So sometimes we might think that okay, our parents are behaving like this, especially if the child is in the teenage zone. Then in the teenage, like obviously they have got all the samskars from beginning, and whatever samskars have been developed, then they tend to think that okay, oh, I know what is right, and they tend to understand. They sometimes tend to not understand the parents. Okay, the parent is trying to communicate, and there is a generation gap there. And during that time, what the parent does is they try to discipline, but sometimes leave them also as it is. Okay, so to and what happens if they are punished? If they are punished, they they either understand the lessons or they continue not understanding the lessons also. But if they are left, what happens is the world takes a toll on this one. And I will give you an example. Srila Prabhupada used to say that intelligent are those people who understand just by listening. Okay, what does this mean? So there are law books. We are all in some of us are in US. There are driving books. Even in India also driving rules are there, but driving rules are not that strict in India, but you can say like government rules are there. If you do any criminal activity, if you murder someone, okay, there is a judicial rule, okay, what will follow after that. Or if someone does a bank robbery, they may not be immediately caught, but once the bank robbery has been done, then the police investigates, and no matter how much ever one person is intelligent, at some point or the other, they will get caught. So similarly, the nature of karma is also like that. One person, if they are doing some sinful activity, then at some point of time, the law of karma will take care. And that is not Krishna who is doing it, but it is all happening. It is arranged in such a way. Under Krishna's organization, there are specific demigods assigned like to take care of those. And they will take course of action. So Prabhupada said, intelligent are those who just by listening, they take action. So we read in the school books that, okay, we should not beat anyone. We should not murder anyone. This is not a good thing. And then most of us follow that. But there are some who do not follow that also. Then second level is that, okay, those who hear and it does not go through, it goes from 1 year, it goes out from another year. What happens is they have to they sometimes understand when they see others going through that experience. Okay, so it is Srila Prabhupada gives this example that there is a there is a team of robbers who are going to rob someone's house. Okay. And when they are on the, so this is 4 or 5 robbers, they go, and on the way as they are driving, right? So there is a radio message. Nowadays, police is on guard, and there are a lot of thieves. So police have become very alert. So one guy amongst us says, "Arey, police is very alert. We should not do robbery." So the other one says, "No, no, we have to go. Do you want to come with us or not?" He says, "No, no, no, I'll get down." So he gets down on the van. So they are going. As they go, they see that, okay, one robber is being caught and he's handcuffed, and police is beating him and he's taking him to that vehicle, police vehicle. So this guy says that, "Arey, just now that guy told, okay, we have to be alert. This is another guy caught. Arey, boss, I will not do." Then other guy says, "Okay, Arey, do you want to come or not?" He says, "No, no, I will get down." He also goes down. And third situation is those who do not see, those who do not understand by seeing others, they have to personally go through that experience. Hare Krishna. So these 3 others who go, they are caught by the police. Okay. Okay, now they are being taken in by, they are being put handcuffed, and they are being taken, and they are having the same experience as I saw. They are being beaten by the police and being put into the van. Now they will get punished. And Srila Prabhupada says there is a 4th category also. Now, after they get all this experience, right, they will all improve, right? When they will get nice Mahaprasad in jail, they will come to their senses. But there is a 4th category also, Srila Prabhupada says. What is that 4th category? 4th category is one who, after going through this experience, also does not improve. Okay, so that is the 4th category. So, similarly, in Krishna's jurisdiction also, our Rudra Prabhu, very intelligent and very intelligent boy, and always very prompt, very attentive hearer, and swift in asking questions. He asked this question, what about this? So many criminals who are doing this. So Srimad Bhagavatam goes into great depth about how these are handled. In the 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a description of 38 hellish planets on what a person has to undergo when he does this kind of criminal activity. What he has to undergo if he does goes into this illicit relationship, what he has to do if he's doing intoxication, gambling, then this meat eating or animal slaughter or human slaughter, or okay, many types of examples are there. And it goes into very greater depths as to what kind of treatment they have to undergo. Because so there are several things. If one gets punishment within this life, let's say one gets a capital punishment, Fasi, right? They are being hanged to death. That means they had to suffer what they underwent. It could be complete suffering, or it could be a partial thing to of what they have done. He may have killed 100 people, but he got punishment for only 1 person. So if he gets that punishment, then he has already received part of his punishment or full, and the rest carries on to his next life. But if he does not, if he still has a lot of things left, or he has done innumerable things, then in that case, he has to undergo that suffering. Either he has to go out into hellish planets, or have several lifetimes where he has to suffer. Many times we see, like, okay, in many people are undergoing a lot of suffering, and we think that, okay, this person has not done anything bad. Many times we see very young children, they are born and their parents die, or they are inflicted with a very dangerous disease. How is this coming from? And because many people think that, okay, oh, I'm just doing good karma and I will get good only. Boss, is not like that. It's not about this life only. And we have to first understand what is good karma. So here is the thing, okay, if the soul is carrying that from past, then that soul has to go through that journey, and this is very, very painful. So as a very loving father, Krishna tells this, and I want you to hear this very, very attentively, because this gives the greatest joy to the devotees of the Lord. Krishna says, Sarva dharma parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayisyami masucha. He says, Sarva dharma parityaja. Abandon all your businesses, abandon all your religions that you're doing. Religion means all different type of activities that you're doing. And then, Mam ekam sharanam vraja. Mam means me, ekam, only one, sharanam vraja. Take surrender unto me only. Then what will happen, Krishna? Aham tvam sarva papebhyo. I will, your, aham means I, and tvam means your, sarva papebhyo. All your pap, all your sins that are there, moksha shami, I will destroy all your sins. Is it? Krishna says, Ma Sucha, do not worry, do not fear. Krishna says this, I will remove all your account will be complete blank. This is my guarantee. So now I want to ask this. Let's say, and just for the sake of understanding, I want to ask this question. Let's say, if I'm not saying that, okay, just hypothetically, don't get into this, but let's say any of us get into a situation where you, and just don't, again, it's a great sinful activity, but I'm just saying any of us get into an activity where we have committed a murder. Okay. And killing an animal is also a murder. Okay, let's say one has killed 50 animals, 100 animals. So think that, okay, that many karma is behind us, danger. Okay, now let's say you know that, okay, police is after you after 100 for taking to jail to punish you for 100 murders that you've done, or 50 murder, or even one murder. And you know that one murder is also Fasi, hanged to death, and 100 is also hanged to death. I'm just telling. If you say that, okay, if you can think for just a moment, think, whom can I think of who will take my punishment away? In my family, in my friends, can I delegate this punishment to someone? Think peacefully and think, if you have to give your punishment to someone, and that is like they will be hanged to death. And for the timing, forget like, okay, you don't want to give, you want to take it, and don't get emotional. Just think that, okay, who will be willing from the other side to take this? Is this a valid question? Are you able to understand my question?
Yes, Prabhu.
This. So, do you think like, okay, anyone would be vouching that, okay, yes, you have done that, your thing is my thing, give me the hanging, I want to get hanged? Is there anyone who will be like, you want to say, no, I don't want to do, no, I only want to get hanged? Will there be anyone?
No one will come.
No one will come. Yes,
No.
that's reality. No one will come. Yes, Sushmita Mataji, you want to say something?
But last one time this happened. Like, there are two best friends. One
I
of
can't
them
hear you.
forgot their book. Like there are two, like there is two best friends. So one of them forgot to bring side note. So ma'am was very angry, like whoever did. So ma'am asked whoever is bring the stand up. So the
Rudra,
person
your voice is very mild. I can't hear anything. So I was asking the question, if someone does this very dangerous thing, okay, will anyone be willing to take that?
Video on कर.
no,
No one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So no one will come. No one will come. But Krishna is saying, I will come. If you surrender unto me, I will take on all your pap karma. I will remove each and everything. And now I want to take you to that moment when Krishna actually did that. Let us go just 500 years back when this same Krishna, he advented as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. I was going to the previous pastime of the churning of the milk ocean, but I thought like, okay, this one would be more relevant. That is why I thought like, okay, it's Gauranga Mahaprabhu came to this world. I was talking in the session where we spoke about Sridham Mayapur, the last session, I believe. So, who is Gauranga Mahaprabhu? Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahe Anya. Radha Krishna came 5,000 years back. But that same Radha Krishna, Krishna was very concerned about this entire world, about people like us, about each of us. That somehow I spoke this Bhagavad Gita, but you know what, like when I gave all this theory, these guys took all this theory and Kaliyug rejects like us. They could not understand like what I gave. And now they are doing again the same thing only. And I told them that, okay, Sarva Dharma Parityaja, surrender unto me. But these guys do not know, like, okay, how they will surrender unto me. Oh, what to do? These my foolish children. I have to go and teach them what needs to be done. So, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kori Swaparshad Shriyo Dham Shoho Avatari অত্যন্ত দুর্লভ প্রেম করিবারে দান শিখায় শরণাগতি ভকতের প্রাণ. This Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, who is Radha and Krishna personified, he started thinking that, okay, I have to teach them as to how it is. So he came in a confidential avatar. He came in the form of a devotee to tell the world how you should lead a life. And why did he come? It is saying, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kori. Out of his causeless compassion for all the jivas, like for us. And what did he do? Like when he came, Swaparshada Shriyodham Shaho Avatari. He brought all his parshad, all his associates, okay, and his dham also. He came along with that into this world. So which is his dham? His dham is that Sri Vrindavan dham he brought in and he advented in Sri Dham, Sri Navadvip Dham, Mayapur. Okay, and then he brought all his associates also. Now you might think, okay, what is the need to bring his associates? If you think when Narendra Modi goes, right, from India to US, Prime Minister going, or let's say now Trump has become the president, if he goes from America to India, will it happen that, okay, he takes a flight like me, Air India flight, and he is also coming alone with that, like, okay, in his economic class, like myself? No. That is not going to happen. So he has his flight actually. For a president, they have a separate flight actually. Air Force One, American president travels in that. And in that flight, he has his set of cabinet. He will travel with his cabinet. He knows whom to carry where. Okay. So he will go with his team, and there'll be a team like to make sure that, okay, the food is right to his standards wherever he's going. And if he's going to stay in a hotel, they want to make sure that his security is up to standards. He will have his own security also. So if the president of a country, of a mere country, okay, which is part of the world, which is part of this which is part of this galaxy, which is part of this solar system, which is part of this universe, which is part of one minuscule universe. Okay, our scripture says that there are as many universes as, like, each universe, if it is compared to one grain of mustard seed, right, in a sea beach, just as many sands you have, if you compare, if you replace that sand with mustard seed, how many universes will be there? That many universes we have. Now, who amongst us can count that? None of us. And so there are innumerable universes. We are just part of one minuscule universe. So we are so insignificant. That personality who is controller of all of these universes, that is Lord Krishna. And he is very concerned about us. So he comes with his associates and everything to see how we can be delivered, how we can go back, because lifetime after lifetime we are coming into this world. Brahmande Bhramite Kono Bhagyavan Jeev, Guru Krishna Prasade Pray Bhakti Lata Vrij. We are going up and down in different world, heaven, hell, okay, different things, like, okay, again, material world, insect body, animal body, bird body, like, okay, whatever we're doing, we're coming. So he comes here and he's worried about us. And when he comes here, what he's doing? Atyanta durlabha prem koribare dan. He is giving the most invaluable and very rare thing, love for himself. Krishna Prem. This is the most rarest thing. He is giving that. He has come to do dan. It's not that he needs something from us. He has come to distribute it. Shikhaye sharanagati bhakotera pran. And he has come to teach sharanagati, which means surrender. Remember that same thing which Krishna said, surrender unto me. But we have forgotten how to do that surrender. So that same Krishna has come in his most merciful form, how we should do surrender. And this surrender is the life of a devotee. The life of a devotee is how to surrender. One who wants to become a devotee, if we have a slightest aspiration that I want to become a devotee of Krishna, if we want to think that, okay, I want to please my boss, I want to please my wife, husband, this, okay, university dean, this guy, that guy, then we can keep doing that. But there will be some portions of our life where we will be miserable, because this will not give us the real joy. But if we take shelter of Krishna, then we will be joyful at every moment, guaranteed. And when he comes, that time I am going to narrate one short incident, and we will complete in, like, within next 8 to 10 minutes. Please hear this very, very carefully. When he came, at that time, when Mahaprabhu was there, when Gauranga Mahaprabhu, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he started showing his pastimes, at that time, when he was a young man, at that time, he Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna and Radharani himself, okay, he is Krishna himself with the heart of Radharani, in the mood of compassion, with the color of Radharani, golden color. And at that time, he wanted to give love of Krishna to everyone. And what did he say? He said everyone that he told everyone, Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Koro Krishna Shiksha. Okay, that means take the name of Krishna. Okay, and that is why he shared this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One who is chanting this holy name, that person's heart purification starts. And that person, slowly and steadily, he starts becoming dearer to Krishna. As much as we chant, that much we are closer getting to Krishna. Whatever it is said in Bhagavatam that whatever results one used to get by doing this fire sacrifice or the tapasya, the meditation in the Satyug, whatever result one used to get by doing fire sacrifice in the Dwapar Yuga, whatever results one used to get by doing the detailed deity worship in the fire sacrifice was in Treta Yuga, and the detailed deity worship, whatever one used to get, these were the Yuga dharmas of the previous ages. One used to get by doing the detailed deity worship in Dwapar Yuga. That same result one can get by crying out for the holy name. So it is not any simple mantra. That is why it is called Maha Mantra. And this Lord Chaitanya came to distribute so that we get Krishna Prem. And what happens as a result of when we get Krishna Prem? Then it is like a medicine, one medicine with which everything, whatever are our inauspicious things which are there, right, in and around us, everything starts getting destroyed. So if we want to destroy our inauspicious things in our heart, in and around us, then this is the easiest medicine to take. See, just by taking this medicine, one can go back to Godhead, one can go to the spiritual world, one can be in direct association with Krishna. This is the most easiest way, and that is what Mahaprabhu came to distribute. And what Mahaprabhu, when he was doing this, he asked Balaram came in the form of Nityananda Prabhu. He asked Nityananda Prabhu, and there is a scriptural evidence for this. It is said, Brajendra Nandana je Sachi Suta hoilo se Balarama hoilo nitai. Brajendra Nandan je, one who is Brajendra Nandan, Vraj ke Nandan jo hai, who is that? Krishna. Sachi Suta hoilo se, he became the son of Sachi Mata, and that is Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Nimai. These are his different names. And Balaram hoilo nitai. Balram became Nityananda Prabhu in this avatar. And what happened when he came in this form? He came to just deliver people from their sinful reactions. And at that time, when he came, Mahaprabhu said that go to every town, go to every villages and ask them to chant. He asked Nityananda Prabhu to spread out. And Nityananda Prabhu and Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur, they went to different houses, begging them that, okay, please chant the holy name. Because in this mood, they came in the most merciful form. They were begging. Think about it. The Lord, the Supreme Lord, is going ahead and begging at everyone's doorstep that please chant the holy name. Because they can, by doing this, because in Kali Yuga, everyone has so much pride. Okay, their heart will not melt. Okay, if someone is ordered, do this, what? You are telling me to do this, right? There is a constant revolting nature. But Supreme Lord came and started begging. Balram is begging. That Balram used to kill people in his Balram avatar. He came in this most merciful form, begging that, okay, please chant. And while they were doing, people's hearts were getting transformed. They were chanting, and Nityananda would shower them with a lot of mercy, and they would get the love of God. They would start dancing in ecstasy. They would forget all whatever they had, and every problem was solved for them just by having this. So one day, it so happened that this Nityananda and Haridas Thakur, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur, they went to the two dangerous personalities, Jagai and Madai. Please hear it very carefully, because these Jagai and Madai are not any ordinary personality. They are so sinful. They are so sinful. They are so sinful. They have been engaged in rapes. They have murdered people. They have robbed people. They are alcoholics. They are meat eaters. They are total drunkards. Actually, they engage in intoxicating elements, different type of intoxication elements. They are always doing gambling, and they are extremely poorly behaving with everyone. They are most rough and tough guys, very strong, and they are always intoxicated. So they will rob people with everything. So one day, Nityananda Prabhu saw that there was a big crowd, and this Jagai and Madai, they were drunk, they were doing something in their drunk state. So they went and saw that, okay, oh, who is this? And at that time, when they saw Jagai and Madai, they were in this drunk state, and Nityananda Prabhu asked someone that, okay, who are these people? So one person told them that these guys were Brahmins. They were born in Brahmin families. We say, right, oh, I am born in Brahmin family. See, this is my thread. Right? But what are we doing as Brahmin? That is important. But because of bad association, these people became very degraded. They are meat eaters. They are drunkards. They are gamblers. They molest women. They rape women. They murder people. That is what they have been doing. And they are most sinful. And so Nityananda Prabhu thought that, okay, oh, Mahaprabhu, like Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he asked me to go and spread this. If these people become devotees, then everyone will understand what Mahaprabhu's mission is in this incarnation. So with that mood, Nityananda Prabhu went and he requested them, please chant the holy name, please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So when he asked, these people, okay, see, when you give a good instruction to a fool, what happens? He becomes agitated. You are telling me, right? No, a fool cannot be given a good instruction. This is the word of the scriptures. That guy will become very agitated. You are telling me what I have to do. Do you know this? Like this will happen, right? I mean, if you happen to have experienced this, we can see that is why. But Nityananda Prabhu is a very, very merciful. He's in the most merciful mode. He's the Supreme Lord. He's Lord Balaram. So he says, please chant. And then what this guy does is, these two guys, like they stand up and they start chasing Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur. Okay, and then they both run away from there. If they want, they can easily kill this person. If they want, they can do, even they don't have to touch him also. But that was not their mood in this incarnation. Okay, so they run away. Okay, and then next day, Haridas Thakur by this time is very old. Next day, Haridas Thakur in the morning, he says, he's Namacharya. He's the one who used to do 192 rounds every day. 18 hours he will be chanting. That was Haridas Thakur. Next day morning, Haridas Thakur says, Nityananda, I will not go into that place. You are very merciful. You are the most merciful, but I know you will take me there. I will not go there. If you are going there, I am not going. Nityananda Prabhu says, no, we will not go there. Please come with me, Haridas. I want you. And then he goes by another route, this, and Nityananda Prabhu knows that I have to get there, and he comes directly there again. And then Haridas is like, he again came there. Then now this time again, Nityananda Prabhu goes and begs them, please chant the holy name, Hare Krishna. And this time they were drinking alcoholic intoxicant from a pot. And this Madhai, Jagai and Madhai becomes so mad that he throws the pot at Nityananda. And what happens is, it comes and hits Nityananda and starts bleeding in his head. When it starts bleeding in his head, everyone sees, Nityananda, everyone loves Nityananda. And when they see this, immediately one person goes and gives the news to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu, Hare, Nityananda is hurt. He is bleeding. Now Krishna has one quality. If someone curses Krishna, right, he will not take any offense. If someone is cursing Krishna, he will not take any offense. It's an offense. It's a great offense. But Krishna will not take that big an offense. But if someone somehow hurts Krishna's devotees, then Krishna takes it as a great offense. It is very big offense. Immediately Mahaprabhu manifests there. Okay, and he comes there, okay, immediately he comes and he says, Chakra! As soon as he says, the Sudarshan Chakra becomes manifest in Mahaprabhu's hands. Okay, and then like he's about to cut off the head of Madhai. And then Nityananda Prabhu falls at Mahaprabhu's legs. He says, Mahaprabhu, please don't do this. This is not the purpose of this incarnation. If you want to kill this Madhai, everyone is Madhai in this age. We are all Jagai and Madhais only. Whom will you kill, Mahaprabhu? We have come not to kill the demons. We have come to kill the demons in the heart of people. Love. We have to love the sinful person, but not love their sins. And after Nityananda Prabhu pleads, and Nityananda Prabhu says, Mahaprabhu, if you are happy with me with any instance, whatever are my good, if I have any sukriti, please give all this sukriti to this Madhai, but please deliver him. Now, I want to remind you one thing. This Jagai and Madhai, they were so criminal, such big criminals, that there is a person in the heavenly kingdom, his name is Chitraketu. Okay, he goes to this court of Yamraj with the account of who has done what good and bad credits, pious and sinful credits. This Chitraketu had to recruit a team of people to write the accounts of Jagai and Madhai, and they have buildings and buildings of files like for Jagai and Madhai. So many files, and how many millions of lifetimes it will take for Jagai and Madhai. That was Jagai and Madhai's account. And then slowly, like when Nityananda Prabhu pleaded, then he said, okay. And there was one more thing that happened. Okay, when Madhai threw this, when it started bleeding, at that time Madhai was going to throw another pot also. But when he was going to throw that pot, at that time Jagai stopped him. That Jagai said, no, wait. See, you just threw that, it is bleeding, and he's still not attacked you. In fact, he's still asking you that you chant this holy name. So Nityananda Prabhu remembered this instance, and he told to Mahaprabhu, see this Jagai is very nice. Jagai saved me. Okay, he was so merciful to me. Now Mahaprabhu, as soon as Nityananda Prabhu recommended Jagai, then Mahaprabhu glanced at Jagai. And Jagai is also a criminal only, equal criminal. And Mahaprabhu looked at Jagai and he said, Jagai, Nitai has recommended you. So I am very pleased with you that you saved Nitai. And I bless you with the love of God. And as soon as Mahaprabhu said, Jagai started jumping in joy and he started singing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And he became mad like singing this. Okay, he totally forgot everything. And then this Madhai was still around. He's saying that, okay, Hare, my partner in my crime, he got so much blessings. He's mad. and I am just near and I have to take all the anger of Mahaprabhu now. What to do? Then he started pleading to Mahaprabhu that Mahaprabhu, please see, this Jagai was also my partner. He has also done the same crimes as I have. Okay, you gave him mercy. Please don't leave me. Please give me also mercy. Mahaprabhu, please, I know, like, okay, I have done a very wrong thing, but please, Mahaprabhu, please don't be like this to me. Please give your mercy to me. And then Mahaprabhu said, if Nitai gives you his mercy, then I can accept you. And then Madhai turns at Nityananda Prabhu. He says, Nityananda Prabhu, please forgive me. I did not know what I was doing, but please, I beg for forgiveness. And then Nityananda Prabhu says, you have not done anything wrong. Please come. And he says, he just pats Madhai. He accepts him, although he's still bleeding. And at that time, Nityananda Prabhu tells Mahaprabhu, whatever are my sukritis left, please give it to this Madhai. If there is anything I have pleased to, please give it to this Madhai and please deliver him. And then Mahaprabhu says that, okay, Madhai, Nitai has accepted you. So I will, how can I reject you? May you also get the love of God. And as soon as Mahaprabhu said this Madhai started dancing like a mad person. Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And as soon as that happens, you know, in Chitragupt's, I told you about Chitragupt, like who had a building of all the files of his bad karma immediately disappeared. And this Chitragupt becomes mad. Like, how did all this disappear? This Madhai had so many, how did all these files become corrupt or something like that? That time it was all paper based. It was not IT also. So he goes and complains to Yamraj. Oh, Yamraj, see what Gauranga Mahaprabhu did. All my files disappeared from here. Madhai got so much mercy and he had to be punished for millions of years. He completely eradicated all his previous files. What do we do now? So then Yamraj fainted. Yamraj was, what is this? Then they put water on Yamraj. Hey, Yamraj, please come back. Okay, we have to punish this guy, but what to do? So Yamraj said, okay, I fainted because I cannot imagine what is the extent of mercy that Mahaprabhu is giving. Someone who has to be there he has to take millions of birth to cut his karma. He does not have to take any birth only. He immediately cut everything. So then over here, this Jagai and Madhai, they were delivered. They were the most sinful. And in this age of Kali, we are all Jagai and Madhai. Our problem in our heart. If someone does these 4 activities, know this for sure. Our scripture says they have a guaranteed passport and visa to hellish planet. Meat eating, intoxication, gambling, and illicit sex. These 4 assures one of hellish planet. Okay, they will be, for sure, they'll be land in heaven, in hell. But if one takes on to the chanting of the holy name, okay, and Mahaprabhu instructs Jagai and Madhai, see, I can tell you, like, you will be delivered of all your past karmas, but remember one thing, do not repeat what you have done and keep chanting this holy name. So if one takes a vow that, okay, I have done all these bad things, I will not repeat it from now on, and from now on, I will chant the holy name, then what will happen is, we will also be just delivered like this, and we will go to the spiritual world. We will not have to come to this material world to take, like our Rudra will tell, studies, such a boring thing. I don't have to do this in my next life because my next life will be spiritual in nature. I will be with Krishna. Okay. So if we take to this, then it is guaranteed we will be delivered. This is Mahaprabhu's words. That same word that Krishna has promised, Mahaprabhu came to explain it to us how it works. He is showing in practical examples how this works, and it will benefit each and every one of us. With that, I would like to conclude. I am very, very apologetic. It took longer than much more, but I just wanted to share this point so that we are able to get this. And Mahaprabhu is most merciful. He is most magnanimous. We say, Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaure Tushe Namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya, the most magnanimous personality, I bow down to you. I am giving my pranam to you. And what do? What is your action? Krishna Prema Pradayate. You give the love for God. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya. You are that same Krishna, but you have come in as Krishna Chaitanya. Namne Gaure Tushe Namaha. Your another name is Gaura, Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So let us all chant the holy name. Even if we have not started chanting, let us chant the holy name. Let us try to hear. So those of you who are attending, I would request, okay, make time for this, because whatever we may be doing, see, sometimes my spiritual master says this, that okay, sometimes we may be doing many things, But we have to understand which are those most important things that we have to do. See, if our house has a toilet and the toilet water is leaking, okay, all your toilet like sewage things is all leaking at house, and you have a bulb also in the courtroom which is not working, and you have another like there is one crack in the wall where the painting has come out. Out of these three things, which one will you repair? Rudra, what do you think? Toilet, the light, or the small crack in the thing?
Toilet.
Toilet. Right?
Toilet, yeah.
What about you, Raghunath?
Yeah, toilet.
Can you repeat the question, Prabhu? Sorry, I was in a different work.
Yeah, I was asking if the toilet is not working, if the if the toilet has leakage, sewage water is coming out from there, and there is also a
Okay,
coat rack which is not working, and there is also
okay,
one place in the wall where the painting has come off. Which one do you
okay.
highest priority to repair?
Okay. The toilet only.
Toilet, right? Vatsal Prabhu, would you agree? And Ashok Keshav Charan Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhu.
right? So, what is yes, Ashok Keshav Charan Prabhu, would you also agree?
Yes.
Yes, right. Okay. So why I'm saying this is because it is very important to know which is the highest priority activity. If we prioritize Krishna, remember this thing. If this one line you remember, your life can change. This one line changed my life. If we prioritize Krishna, then Krishna will prioritize us. And who is Krishna? Ishvara Parama Krishna. He is the topmost boss of all controllers. We all work for the controller. Our Rudra works for a teacher, the teacher works for a principal. The principal is the controller of the school. But if we not just go against the school, but not this world school, but the topmost controller of all schools, of the all universes, of all planets, then do we need to worry about just the teacher? We may be worried about our boss because we may lose our job. But if we are satisfying the topmost boss, then do we need to worry about each and every bosses? What do you think, Raghunath Prabhu?
No, Prabhu. Only the
No,
topmost
right?
boss.
Only the topmost boss, right?
Yeah.
Sri Prabhupada used to give this one example. If you remember this example, then also like, okay, we can understand. When we water the plant, right? When we water the tree, we water the root of the tree. We don't go and water each leaf. We don't spray each leaf. If there's a big mango tree, then for days we'll be watering only. We just go and water the root. So if that root of all everything is Krishna. If we water the root, then all demigods are automatically covered, because wherever Krishna is, demigods are automatically there by his side trying to serve him. Oh, Krishna, what can I do for you? What can I serve you? Similarly, if we are focused on pleasing Krishna, if we remember this principle that, okay, if our activities are focused and how can I please Krishna? Ask this question to yourself every day. How can I please Krishna? Oh, let me think about what Krishna has said. How can I apply this? If I don't remember anything, just chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Try to hear about Krishna from right sources. That source from where we feel inspiration, where we are able to connect with our story. And when we do that, then we'll progress. We'll become dear to Krishna. When we are also trying to advance in bhakti, when we think that, okay, enough I had in my life. Okay, there is one person who made a difference in my life. I used to see him that, okay, one devotee who lost his job and like, okay, he was having a great time after he lost his job. And I thought that, okay, Arey, I did not even lose my job. And I am in severe stress. I asked him, what do you do? He said, I chant Hare Krishna Maha. I said, okay, I will also chant. Tell me the mantra. That's how my bhakti started actually. So then after that, I thought, okay, oh, life is so blissful, and it is an experiential science. It's not like, okay, you will also get once in one lifetime, you will get it. If you do it sincerely, you will get it in this lifetime only. Guaranteed, 100%. So with that, I will conclude. श्रीमद् भागवत गीता की जय, ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गौरंग कुटी भक्तवृंद की जय. If you have any questions or comments, we can take it here, or else we can conclude it. I am very apologetic for the longer time it took, but since like, okay, there were few things that were connected, I just wanted to share that so that like, okay, there is connection. Does anyone have any questions or any comments or any suggestion?
No, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you, Hare Raghunath Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Anyone else? Rudra Prabhu, do you have anything? Question, comments, or any suggestion?
No, Baba.
Hare Krishna. Okay,
Say Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
then we can stop here.
Okay, Baba. Thank
Hare,
you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.